Would Tesla be excluded from California's zero-emissions vehicle tax credit? That's a question many are now asking after Governor Newsom's announcement yesterday.
Yeah, the governor said that he'll try to resurrect the state's rebate for people who buy zero-emission vehicles if the Trump administration gets rid of it. Case Area 3 Capitol correspondent Ashley Zavala is getting the facts on how this would affect Tesla and other car makers.
Right. Would Tesla be completely excluded? We're learning tonight that's to be determined. Would the exclusion be politically motivated? Officials tell us no. Governor Newsom made this announcement proposing the possible reboot of the EV tax credit in a lengthy press release on Monday. That press release made no mention of excluding Tesla or any other car manufacturer in this proposal. This idea needs approval from the legislature, and the governor's office did not provide any other details, including how much the credits could be and who would be eligible. But every single little detail would be negotiated between lawmakers and the governor, plus the public and interest groups as part of the typical lawmaking or budgeting process in California. So then where is this speculation coming from that Tesla would be excluded? Well, the governor is proposing to set a market cap on which vehicles are eligible for the tax credit. The market cap, again, is still to be determined and negotiated. We have no idea what it could be. There is an assumption that Tesla could possibly be excluded because it dominates the market. Tesla Models Y and 3 are the best-selling electric vehicles in California, according to the latest data from AutoLook. Newsom's office tells us other vehicles could also be excluded based on a potential market cap. According to several automotive publishers, other best-selling EVs include the Chevy Bolt, Hyundai Ioniq, and Volkswagen ID.4. Again, not saying they would be excluded, but those are other popular cars that may or may not be affected by any market cap. In a statement, Governor Newsom's spokesman Daniel Villaseñor said, if the incoming president decides to attack the auto industry as they continue to innovate, save consumers at the pump, and clean our air, California will step in to help. But we'll be smart about our investments to foster competition and innovation so all Californians can benefit from this transition. Another fact, Elon Musk, in his criticism of Newsom's plan, said in a post on X, quote, even though Tesla is the only company who manufactures their EVs in California, this is insane. This is mostly true. Tesla is the only major car maker manufacturing EVs in California. And that's something the governor and lawmakers can consider as they put together this proposal. Another thing they can consider, Teslas are eligible for the federal tax credit right now. And some Tesla models were eligible for the state's tax credit before it phased out in 2023. But again, nothing is set in stone. We cannot say with certainty whether Tesla will be excluded from California's program. We also do not know if President Donald Trump will even get rid of the federal tax credits in the first place. Back to you.